I recently went through egg freezing, which went pretty well. I just wanted to share a bit about my experience, both what the actual process looked like step by step and the cost of the entire treatment in case it's helpful. So here's my experience. The first step was finding a fertility clinic. I found mine through a coworker's referral. Before anything else, you will want to understand your insurance coverage and find a good clinic. Once I became a patient, I had to do a blood work and an ultrasound first. After that, I met with my doctor to review the results and discuss a treatment plan. Around the same time, the clinic worked on financial clearance with my insurance. So my insurance worked through Progeny, which is a company that specializes in fertility benefits. So I was assigned an agent to help explain benefits and answer questions throughout the process. After I was medically and financially clear, I had to order all my medications ahead of time. Some needed refrigeration, some didn't, and timing really matters because you want everything on hand before your cycle starts. When my period started, I contacted the clinic and come in on day 2 for a blood work and ultrasound. Based on the results, the clinic confirmed my medication doses and I started my injections that evening. The medications that I used were Gonal and low-dose HCG to stimulate follicle growth, Cetrotide to prevent ovulation, and later trigger shots to prepare the eggs for retrieval. During this phase, I was going to the clinic every few days for blood work and ultrasound so they could monitor my response and adjust the medications as needed. Now, do the injections hurt? They honestly were not as painful as I expected, but some of them do come with a thicker needle because those are the ones you have to mix the solutions with the medications. I felt lightheaded with the first dose of my meds, and it is common to feel bloated as well. So for about 2 weeks, your life is going to revolve around injections, medication schedules, and monitoring appointments. Around day 14 of my cycle, I did my trigger shots, which were Leuprolide and Novel. The next step was egg retrieval, which happened about 36 hours after the trigger shots. The procedure itself was really quick. You do have to go under general anesthesia, but you can go home the same morning. Right after the procedure, the clinic told me how many eggs they were able to retrieve. Then a day or two later, they told me how many mature eggs were successfully frozen. Now let's talk about cost. My clinic quoted about $13,000 for the egg freezing itself, not including medications, which were estimated at roughly $4,000 to $7,000 per cycle, and annual storage is another $840 per year. For me, my employer sponsor insurance covered the entire process, so my out-of-pocket was $0, but I would recommend understanding your insurance and fertility benefits before getting started. So if you're considering egg freezing, do your research, understand the financial side, ask a lot of questions, and remember you are not alone. I hope this was helpful.